everyone, this is my beautiful wife.
My beautiful wife.
And today we're eating Hawaiian pizza from Panago. So let's get started.
Pick a place and there we'll go. Work this jungle like a pro and learn to laugh. Many try some food that I don't know. That's the rhythm of my soul. But that's me. What about you?
And welcome back.
Pizza!
Pizza time. Crushed chilies. Ariel is with his friend, biking somewhere. I mean, with his parents, but yeah. Kids' parents.
And this is us eating pizza.
Ariel grabbed pizza on the way and ran to his friend. You know how kids are. Crushed chili is the life.
Delicious.
This woman is the bravest woman alive. She did night shift and morning shift. You are a brave woman.
In a row.
In a row.
I didn't sleep yet. I'm all pumped up. Adrenaline, over adrenaline, over adrenaline. Yeah, I'm fine. I can go for a hike now.
No, I went to hike from the table to the bed.
Yeah.
Olives with the garlic, stuffed garlic.
Perhaps I'll just go and put some meditation and get myself in the sleepy mood, because why she says that? Because I have a night shift tonight as well.
Oh yeah.
I have less than 8 hours to come to my senses. Not to fall apart at night. And I feel, I can go hiking. Biking probably. I'm afraid to lose balance.
No.
No.
No, I'm not going biking.
No, but I mean I can hike. And it's sunny outside. I'm like, It's crazy. I was leaving my night shift, and then I'm getting looking at my cell phone. Oh my God, there's a shift offer. I'm like, oh goodness. Well, overtime. What can I say? No to overtime. I was like, and I just did my first night. Overtime. Okay. And you have to bid on the shift. The way it works, they generate a text message, and you bid on the shift, and it goes according to seniority. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, bid. Then I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to go home, and then until I get home and stuff,
Wait
and then
5 minutes
and then wait 5 minutes, and they say, oh, what if I did get it? So I have to go all the way back? No thanks. So I'm like, okay, I'll call staffing. I'm calling them. I was like, okay, just bid on the shift. Just tell me what are my odds of getting it, because I don't want to go all the way home and you call me back and then I just not going to come back. Well, overtime is hard, you know. They pay so much for overtime. It's so hard to say no, but I don't want to drag myself back and forth. She said, oh yeah, you're the only one. You go ahead, yes. Continue straight to another part of the hospital. Yeah, I was like, okay. Chi-chi.
Ariel had his activities in the morning, so I woke up and I see she's not here. I'm calling her. Are you? She said, yeah, I am. So it was like this, like, okay, I am. Yeah, oh, poor girl, the one that we will bring you food, she didn't want.
Yeah, that's tough. The trick is always to have more food than you need, then you'll be fine. And another trick is, the same as we're flying, drink lots of water. Hydration seriously just keeps me alive. I'm not going to mention how many times I went to the little girls' room. But I'm well hydrated.
You should be.
The only difference is when we fly, I drink the tomato juice, if it's good. Because you lose lots of salt, right, when you fly. But on the ground, I don't need that. So just water.
It's not that you lose a lot of salt, it's just the dryness of the airplane is like Sahara Desert.
There you go.
Like it's less than 20% because you don't want moisture inside and then you don't want bacteria and molds going inside the cabin. So they keep it very dry. And in order you to hold the moisture in your vessels,
You need salt.
you need salt.
Okay, there you go. And you could explain better than me. After 16 hours, you know, it's not as good at explaining.
Yeah. So if you go to the aeroplane, don't skip the salt. It's crucial. It's the jet lag will be better. You won't be as jet lagged, and even if you in general have a higher blood pressure, still try to eat a little bit more salt for this amount of duration. Especially when you go. I'm not telling that if the flight is 1 hour, 2 hours, or even 3. But if you do like we do, like 9 hours flight and then another like 4 or 5 hours flight.
Or 10-hour flight.
Or 10-hour flight, it depends. So that's what it is. So yeah, make
But again,
sure
if you're not supposed to eat salt, you're not supposed to eat salt.
Yeah.
Especially it's a high risk and specifically prohibited. Seriously.
But if you're not, make sure that you will have a little bit of salt intake, in whatever form you can take it.
Tomato juice. So good.
Yeah, French fries in airport with salt on top or something. Like just hold it down.
Who wants French fries at the airport?
I don't know. Olives can do the trick.
Yeah, so well hydrated. I think that's what keeps me alive.
We drink a lot of water.
Yeah, and after the flight we get mostly, not tired. Everybody get tired from being on a flight forever. And a bit kind of like,
But we're okay.
a bit woozy, but yeah.
Especially when I need to drive for 2 hours right away after the flight. Or 2 flights. In the
Now,
middle of the night.
honestly, I have no idea how she does that. I have no idea. No idea. I have no idea how you do that. I feel woozy, I don't know how you can...
Especially in the places that I have never drove. Or for this matter in country that I have never been.
Actually, the last time was easier than it was the middle of the night somewhat. There was no many,
Yeah.
many cars.
We got lucky.
We got to Greece, was like after 11 o'clock at night. And we're like, oh man, yeah. Until we got a car, right? It was after midnight or something. And we're like, oh man, after such a long flight, such a long everything. You're going to drive? Honestly, funny, it was actually a blessing because not many cars, not busy, If you're not really sure, there's not many cars that, you can get, in trouble with whichever
Because
whatever
on the
direction
way
you're
back, we had to do it in the middle of the day, and the road is go around Athena, and we had to drive around it, and even of the paved road, which usually is pretty easy to navigate and pretty easy to drive, it was tons of people, and even we were standing for some time around it. The only positive thing was that ice cream shop was open. Because in the middle of the night it's not allowed.
But only you and Ariel wanted the ice cream. I wasn't even excited about ice cream. Didn't need any sweets. There was sunshine, there was Mediterranean Sea, there was Greece, vacation, don't need sweets. I eat sweets when I'm sad
excited.
with the weather.
I've been excited. It's like this small ice creams with different flavors, and the thing is that I almost never got the same flavor twice. Every time it's a little bit different, and then you buy them by kilograms, by weight, which is nice. And you don't need, and every bite of ice cream it's a little bit different ice cream flavor, which is awesome.
But driving at night was good, retrospectively,
Yeah,
because I was concerned. Would the flight so late? Should have just paid extra and flew earlier. No, that was perfect actually. No cars, no nothing. You could just it was easier to figure it out where we're going. Without all the pressure from million cars all around us.
And word of caution, if you ever will go and drive to Peloponnese,
Peloponnese.
My goodness. You need to be take your time, go slow, and yeah.
Make sure you're not rushing to the airport that day.
No, don't pay attention to the drivers because and the narrow sides of the roads. They are so narrow that I would say it would be narrower for one line to go. But there were like cars parking on both sides on the one lane. It was 2 lanes for a lot of times, which you need to be very much content with your driving there.
That was wicked. I'm so happy and grateful that she loved to drive.
Yeah,
She loves to drive. I can't imagine, you know, I don't know if I'll... Oh. Like, I can drive well. I just have a very sucky sense of direction. And that's what freaks me out, because I can go, as long as you tell me where to go, I'll drive anywhere.
I know.
But if I feel lost. Even with GPS, I feel like, because GPS loses us sometimes. Oh, man.
A lot of times.
I have no comprehension where I am.
Yeah.
So hard. Hey, to directionally challenge people. Hey.
Yeah. I'm better with direction, but still, if you are in the place like you never drove and you never been,
Then you have me watching the signs.
because some signs was very small, and even if they have English there, it was so small that by the time I'm washing, I need to very concentrate on the writing. It was very hard if I would need to do all the time. And yeah, thank you for doing
We
it.
had the maps on her phone. We had the map, extra approximate map that we got. I was reading all the directions.
Yeah.
I got so good in reading in Greek at some point.
Yeah, she started to read in Greek actually.
I don't think I can do it now.
No, but because she was names of the directions, she
I
was
could-
reading all of those
In Greek.
in Greek in the end of that, because the Greek was a little bit bigger writing than English. English was very small, I don't know, writing. Thank God they did have the writing in English, which
Yeah.
is amazing.
It helped me learn Greek.
Yeah, but a lot of times she would already was reading in Greek, which is awesome. This girl, if you would be have the opportunity, I think you would talk and read lots and lots of languages, but you never got the opportunity.
With a proud my accent.
Yeah, but still, you would do.
Yep.
She's really has language inclined talent.
Seems to be.
Yep. So I think we will finish for today. It
That was delicious.
Absolutely nice
Thank
lunch.
you. Yeah, thank you for joining us. Thank you for preparing lunch.
Yeah, it was very hard.
Actually, well, I really wanted pizza for like a while.
I know
now.
she was talking about the
I
pizza.
need to do pizza. Need to do pizza. And then Ariel is gone. I'm like, okay, let's do pizza anyway. Let's do pizza anyway.
So yeah, thank you so very much.
Thank you for joining us. Yes, and please
Remember-
subscribe,
Write us a comment.
thumbs up us, and share Slavian life. And remember, go towards your joy and do something fun every day. And we'll see you.